I was tagging this post. It's an update to an Am I the A-hole post from a few days ago. She says, am I the a-hole for wanting to take a promotion even though my boyfriend says is not the life he imagined for us? Now, the woman said that I had previously done this video before, and then I went and looked for it. This post does sound familiar, but I couldn't find it, so we're just going to do it all from the beginning. She says, I recently got offered a pretty sweet promotion at work. It means more responsibility, a bigger paycheck, and honestly, it's something I've been working toward for a while. I'm excited and ready to step up. But when I told my boyfriend about it, things got complicated. He wasn't thrilled. He said that this new role would change our lifestyle too much, like less time for chill weekends, more stress, maybe even less time together. Basically, he painted a picture of me turning into a workaholic who forgets how to relax and, more importantly, forgets about us. I get where he's coming from. Relationships do need time and effort, and I don't want to lose that. But I also just can't put my goals on hold because he's uncomfortable with change. I tried to explain that a promotion doesn't mean I'll drop everything else. I'm not about to become a robot who only lives for work. Plus, this opportunity feels like a big step for me, personally and professionally. He keeps pushing back, saying he wants a simpler life, maybe less ambition stress, and worries it'll hurt our relationship down the line. Honestly, it's frustrating because I feel like my growth is a problem for him. So now I'm stuck wondering, am I the jerk here? Should I say no to this promotion for the sake of keeping the peace? Or is it okay to want more for myself, even if it makes my boyfriend uncomfortable? I love him and I want us to be happy, but I also want to feel proud of what I do and not hold myself back. What do you all think? Am I the a-hole for wanting this? Now, if it were the flip side, if it were the man just going for a promotion, going for opportunities, switching jobs or something, the woman in his life would be like, yes, let's do this, let's go. And this is how men are able to climb up the ranks, because typically they have a woman in the background like, yay, let's go, supporting, blah, blah, blah. In this case, she has an anchor pulling her down. Typically, single women are outpacing single men in the ranks, especially if they have no children, because they can go for more promotions. They can go for other opportunities. And she absolutely needs to seize this moment while she can. And she needs to understand that this is a big red flag, having someone that is supposedly supposed to be her support system saying, no, dim yourself, shrink yourself, and come hang out with me instead. This is absolutely a red flag and something that we need to talk about more. She needs to know and understand what she wants to do with her life so that she can put up this boundary that absolutely not, you're not going to stunt my growth simply so we can hang out, because we can still hang out. I just have a little bit extra money and more responsibility in my job, and I get to keep on climbing that corporate ladder if that is what she chooses to do. Before we go to the update, let's look at a couple of these comments. So Lynn says, you're not the a-hole, but I definitely feel you and your boyfriend may have different views of life, and you may be underestimating the changes in your life with a job with more responsibility and stress. Increasing responsibilities outside of the home can be a stressor that ends a relationship, and I do think it is fair that he expressed that he doesn't care for the time you will have to take outside the home, and you need to acknowledge it. You cannot guarantee that things won't change in your relationship, but that is okay, as you have made the choice that is best for you. But it may mean changes in your relationship, because like you decided what's best for you, it also means he gets to choose what is best for him. The OP says, thanks for the insight. I really appreciate you taking the time to share your thoughts. You're right. My boyfriend and I definitely have different views on this, and I might be underestimating just how much my new role could affect our dynamic. I get that more responsibility means more stress and less free time, and that's not something I want to ignore. At the same time, I believe relationships grow and change with us, and sometimes that means adapting to new versions of each other. I respect that he might choose a different path if things get too tough, and I want to be honest about what's best for me too. Hopefully, we can find a way to support each other, even if the path gets a little bumpy. Thanks again for your thoughtful comment. It's given me a lot to think about. And then Vertus says, don't let his worries about things that may happen affect you doing what's best for you. It's always easy to take a step back at work, and few opportunities come up to take a real step forward. And that is something to keep in mind. These opportunities may or may not come back around, so she needs to seize it. Okay, here's Initial Dish saying, don't be a fool. Never give up something for a man as a woman. He's making stuff up because he is jealous. Don't you know that turning this down is a career killer? If you do something that dumb, it opens the door for him to manipulate you into other things. He's not thinking about chill weekends. He is trying to bring you down, and you are falling for it. Dump his insecure butt. That's what this is all about. Why do men get up in arms when a woman is trying to advance their career? And Greenhouse says, exactly. Don't be a fool. And that's what history teacher is saying as well. Like, please, for the love of God, please do not turn down this opportunity. Okay, so that is what they're saying in the comments for the first one. Here's the update. She says, after posting, I sat down with my boyfriend for a proper talk. Like, no TV on, no phones, just us. I told him point blank that this promotion is important to me, and that I don't see why building a future together means one of us has to shrink our goals. And by one of us, she means she has to shrink her goals. I also made it clear that while I value our relationship, I can't promise him a low-stress, small dream life just to fit into what he imagined. This part. He admitted he was scared not of me working more, but of feeling left behind if my career moves faster than his. That honestly hit me harder than I expected. I told him that's not my plan, but I can't stop my own progress out of fear. So slow down so he can lap her. That right there is disgusting to me. In the end, I accepted the promotion. Yay for her. He said he's willing to try and support me, but I can tell he's still uneasy. I'm giving him the benefit of the doubt for now, but I also promised myself that if this becomes a constant battle, I'll have to reconsider the relationship. The way I see it, if someone loves you, they should want to see you grow, not keep you small. And this type of thing will continue to happen the way single women are moving up. Without getting baby trapped, without marriage or something like that, without somebody here to pull them down and keep her small, without sexism, women are able to move up. I know that some people like to act like it's just a DEI or women being tokens or whatnot, but women are out here crushing it. And you can't have someone that's in your life that's trying to make you play small or go slower so that the man can feel like a man. So instead of just seeing her move faster and then him speed up, he wants her to sit down. And that is absolutely not somebody that you can take with you because they want to slow you down. They want to stop your progress. And this would be the type of person that would probably try to baby trap her or something. Cosmic Shimmer says, I knew it. That little weasel wants to hold you back so he can feel about being ahead of you. It was never about you and all about him. He's going to try as though he's doing you a massive favor. He should be celebrating with you. And here's the OP saying, haha, I get what you're saying. I don't know if I'd go as far as calling him a little weasel, but yeah, I definitely felt that this was more about his own insecurities than about my actual job. I wish his first reaction had been excitement instead of worry, but at least now I know how he really feels. I'm hoping he steps up and proves that he can be genuinely supportive because I'd rather have a partner who celebrates with me than one who keeps me second guessing myself. One Yak says the issue isn't so much the strong knee-jerk reaction he had about the promotion or of him feeling jealous. Jealousy is a normal reaction to have. It's human. Saying it out loud might not paint yourself in the best light, but if you don't talk about it and where it's coming from, you can't get over it. The issue you have right now is that he's told you he's jealous, but he isn't proactively trying to work through it. He's not trying to make any amends for the hurt he's caused. He's not asking what you need from him. He's not working on a plan for himself to move forward. He's not doing anything. My guess is that if you're about to be on the receiving end of several passive aggressive arguments, he's going to do things to try to guilt you. He's going to claim he's being supportive, but you're just not happy with it. And he's going to say, I do try. I am supporting you. It's just not good enough for you. His entire approach to this situation is akin to a child. He's throwing a tantrum and upset. You need to pay close attention to his behavior, words, and tone. Do not let him try to dim you and your success. I had to get to this part. Lady Wolf says, don't forget sleep deprivation and purposely stressing her out before big meetings. Those are the types of passive aggressive things that people can do. And then Commercial Fund said, God, my ex did that. Worked catering and we were doing multiple events for a national high school football game. I was lucky if I got 4 hours of sleep a night for a week. He comes into the room about halfway through my sleep, flips on the overhead light and starts ranting about something. Told him to turn off the light and to F off. Surprisingly, he did. Broke up shortly after that. And then Filthy Thanksgiving said, bingo. I wanted to do one more before I got off here. Sassy Pan says, 100%, I was thinking this too. Screaming fights before important meetings, her essentials disappearing before work, etc. His full-time job will be ruining hers. And then Pink Asbestos says, microwaving birth control so she's baby trapped, most likely. And then finally, These Ad says, she sounds smart enough to figure out if he'll sabotage her career. I hope so. Stunning Market says, if she was smart, she would have already broken up with him. He isn't going to change overnight. You can be smart in life, but blind or dumb in love. But hopefully this has opened up her eyes enough to where she's not going into this blind. He's come out and basically told her he is jealous and that he wants to bring her down. I do believe that this is break-upable. This is a break-upable offense. And I do not believe that he is going to have her best interest at heart. She does not want to get baby trapped. She does not want to get anchored down with this person because he will sabotage her. And I want you all to talk to the women and girls in your life about these types of things so that they will not get anchored down to some dusty, mediocre person who doesn't want to do anything more in life other than keep you mediocre and dusty with them. Join the conversation, like, comment, and share.